Shalom, water signs. I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. First of all, let me apologize for my camera. I'm using a different camera this time around, and I cannot see the screen as I am recording, okay? So if some of the cards aren't completely in the screen, or so, I apologize in advance, okay? Just the important thing is that you listen to the messages, because the Divine's really kicking it out, man. It really kicking it out here like he always does. He really kicking it out today. I just did the air sign and the earth sign, and you talk about he's kicking it out, man. Look, if you're new and you don't know Yahweh Elohim, you're screwed. I'm just going to tell you that, okay? He is the one and only Yeshua Elohim, okay? And look at the earth that we're in, okay? This stuff happens because of sin in the earth. My channel's a little different. I read tarot a little different. I use the Hebrew language, and I use the scriptures on my channel. And so if you don't like that, then we depart right here. I'm very bold. I'm doing a work for the great king, and we're seeing all kinds of stuff happen. We're trying to get people out of this mess, and it really starts in spirit, okay? Obviously, you're spiritual, or you wouldn't be checking this channel out. But if you end up staying, welcome, 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 then that's beautiful. Then welcome to this channel. Like I said, you're really doing a good thing. Take what you learn here, and we're supposed to go give it away so others can come out of this crap that our earth is in. Anyway, in a nutshell, that's who I am. Those of you who are returning, I appreciate you all so much. And if you guys have been, look, the wicked is getting judged right now, guys. So if you guys have been the victim, it's time to celebrate. Okay, it really is time to celebrate, y'all, because the Divine's really kicking it out on the wicked. And so if you're watching and you stuck around on this channel and you're wicked, you better get ready, because you're fixing to fry. Okay, either you're going to come out of it or you're going to fry, because the Divine ain't playing now. He said he was going to get up, and he's getting up big time. All right, so let's get in here and see what's going on, water signs. Divine, this is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for their daily read, real time, June the 2nd, 2020. I bind, block, and rebuke all negative forces, but I do command for the truth to come to the surface right here, right now. I thank you, sweet Divine, for your Holy Spirit, your holy angels to guide the way, and for your protection upon your people as we watch the world in this judgment time. So, Cancer, you're getting the Tower energy, and that came out in the right at the end of the air reading, and then in the earth reading, the Divine just brought the wording on out about secular things, because this can be in the public eye. And then when the Divine threw the lot, what came out was Tower energy, so it was the star, so it's still same energy as Aquarius coming up here. This is watching and seeing and knowing some things, and looking and understanding. Okay, the Tower energy is a very sexual energy as well, and given what the Divine's been getting, really been bringing up about the children, he's standing up for the little ones that have been really misused all over the world. This is very sexual. He's been bringing a lot about pedophile things out, and so here we go. People are understanding a lot of things, and the Tower's getting blown up, okay? The Divine got his eye poked, and he don't like it. So you're getting Aquarius energy. You're also getting your own energy. 16 is a 7 that take up to the Chariot. So if you're the upright, you're moving forward, baby. It's going to take confidence, and you're going to have to just cast down your imaginations and move that Chariot forward in truth, okay? It's emotional there, but it's in truth. So the Chariot would go to your energy and Sagittarius energy as well. So that's what's coming out for Cancer so far. Scorpio, Divine, what do you want to say to Scorpio? What's happening with the sign of Scorpio? What do you want to say to Scorpio? Yeah. There's stubbornness here. Scorpio, you are all over the air reading. I mean, all over the air reading. So the Samach, the devil energy is coming out here. If you're in the upright, this is divine grace. You're coming out of it. Also is the pictograph here of the antenna, people watching things all over the world on their TVs, on their internet. This is piercing, sharp, predator energy. We've been seeing all kinds of riots and stuff and hearing about it and grabbing a hold of things, and people just go crazy. The divine told us the other day he was going to turn them all upon themselves so that they can just get rid of each other. He was going to let them do it. But the divine's the one doing it. He's turned the wicked upon themselves because of all their wickedness. And they ain't going to be able to get out of it. They're going to end up just really until they're all weeded out. This is pride and conceit. Both of these are pride and conceit. My God, somebody's got high pride somewhere. Man, they got high pride. Woo! This is really bad energy. This also goes back to physical stuff as well. With the devil, you're dealing with energies of anything then. I mean, just anything devilish. It's 15, so it's Capricorn energy, but that energy can also be attached to your energy. Scorpio and Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius can be found here. And Aquarius energies over here on Cancer. I've been seeing a lot of energy is just intertwining because the whole earth is under this stuff. The whole earth is under this stuff, okay? So let's see what going on with Pisces. Pisces. What's going on with Pisces? Okay, there's the Tet showing itself. Well, look, when I did the earth sign readings, they had Tets everywhere. Everywhere. Snakes everywhere. At the bottom of the deck is the Ga. Well, there's darkness. People are dark. People are dark. They don't know what to do because our leadership, because the Samak can go back to, the devil card can have a meaning of leadership, bosses, hard taskmasters. We got a lot of stuff going on. So we got the Tet, the snake in the basket, one to store you up on the internet. So we got internet stuff on all three of y'all then. I'm just going to bring it on out because the whole world is seeing some things. A judgment is here. The Tet represents the judgment, okay? And we got also energies in the upright of this card. If you are not the Tet, then you're on the side judging this stuff, okay? This is good discernment, tasting and seeing the goodness of the divine, because the Tet is in a miry, filthy clay, okay? So the Tet is the pictograph of an O and an X, which is an ox. And yesterday, the negative Tauruses got a word straight out of the scripture they got cursed. The divine said, "I'm just going to put poop right on your face," and he wasn't lying. The divine don't lie to us. He really kicking it out here, people. All right, so we have sat. Between y'all, the letters would make a word sat. Well, we know that the snake in the basket are the people. A lot of those people are cannibals, okay? And they eat poop and all that kind of stuff, just like the divine said they did. This says filthiness here, okay? And people sat. Remember the other day on the air sign reading, he brought out a word shits, and in the Hebrew, shits is your bottom. So he's going to bring it on out another way and tell us a little bit more about your day. Jeez. All right, divine, this is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Like I said, if you're in the upright, it really sucks that we have to watch this stuff because we've been the ones they've been trying to catch up in the net and all that crap, but they're getting judged now. There was big time jail and prison coming out. Oh my gosh, big time jail and prison and fraud and plotting and murder. It was horrible. Divine, what do you want to say to Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the 2nd of June? Speak on. For Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. For Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I don't know why. Okay, so who are you mad at? I just heard a spirit say you have no one to blame but yourself. Who are you mad at? You got your own self trapped. Those who you trap, you got trapped by me, he says. Wow. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer. Okay, so this came out in the air reading. I think it was over Gemini. This is people collaborating. Okay, well, people are watching and seeing and getting some knowledge and understanding some things with this tower that's been knocked down. And pride and conceit is here. And somebody's like literally trying to get some type of counseling. What do we do? Okay, team working. So it's earth energy coming over you, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You could have that in your chart, but obviously we're getting a picture of 3 people here, okay? We're also getting the Chariot wants to come out for you. There's victory here. Look, for those who are in the upright, obviously, because this is a law card as well, And people who have conspired in their pride and done some things. I already know what I've seen in the other readings, what was going on. Then the jail's coming for them. Their time is up. The divine stated that he was doing that anyway, and so he ain't lying. He's really bringing it out. And so there is victory, though, for those of you who are in the upright. Keep moving, keep going forward, okay? They're going to be judged for the things that they did to people's wheels and things like that, okay? And anyway, Scorpio, there you are. And Libra had this card over them. No, Gemini had this card over them. Libra had the death card over them. It's still the same energy. It's still Pluto energy. This is people coming awake. Okay, so people are knowing some things. We got the Tower energy here already with you. So here it is. People knowing. They're waking up. This is the judgment on this piercing, grabbing a hold of people and need to be protected from predators. The Hebrew states that this is a predator. And it's happening on towers and people piercing holes in your bank accounts through bank accounts and towers and things like that, because they're crazy right now because people lost their jobs. There's been secret jobs, sex, money. This is X issues, tax issues, fraud, everything else right here. Okay, there's judgment. Because the player energy, in and out, didn't check the details. Oh my God, this is really fast moving, departing energy. Somebody could be trying to hurry up and get away, because something's really just blown up. Here it is. So this is real quick, fast moving. It's fire energy, and your own energy is coming out, Scorpio here. Aries is Sagittarius. Sagittarius holds that card in the deck. But in the upright, this would be truth. If this is a truthful person, then they're departing something. They've got the truth. They're moving forward quickly. They got their torch up in the air, their cake, right? And they're going to shove it in their face because they got a toothache, like the divine stated that he was going to do to these wicked predators, okay? Pisces, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and I want to say that that showed up in the Aquarian reading. And so this is a wife, a mother, a boss, a sister, just somebody who in the upright, she's very lovely, and she got taken advantage of. Then there's a judgment on that. But if she's in the negative of the Queen of Pentacles, this is very stubborn, greedy, jealous energy. If she's stubborn, then she's in the sin of witchcraft. Actually, we got the occult here with the Scorpio energy that take you back to the occult in the negative, right? And we got jail, and we got people entrapped in their mind. Well, I don't know what else to say about that. There's a completion, and the divine really good shot. So look, the same energy here, but one is with, this is a test that people can't pass with the devil, and if you do pass it, then there's a change of position here, and you quickly get to depart with the truth, and it ends out for you with rewards. It's the end of the world energy. The whole world is here showing up in your reading. But this is beautiful. You're dealing with travel issues as well, and the integrity thereof, if there wasn't for some of you, because we do have travel energies, people in their mind about stuff like that. And but the world card's a positive card, and this would be good bosses, good fathers, respectful people, you know, in any kind of industry, if they are in the upright. This card is beautiful then to come out. Let's look at the words between you water signs. Did I call you Pisces, or did I call you Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo? I don't remember. Anyway, I apologize. Actually, Pisces, you guys were at the bottom of the deck, and you're really big actually in the air reading. So I just would have everybody just watch all these videos, because the divine really is just knocking it out. Let's see what these words mean. Okay, so Cancer, you and Scorpio, that energy with this word is AHS. Ass. Okay, well, somebody could be an ass for a boss, because that's a hard taskmaster. That can go back to a boss or something like that. The word is do, D-O, and also goes to do work. That's exactly what this energy is. And somebody really just being blown up and saying, okay, well then go to work, and there's a change of position or something like that, then that's positive. And then you know, if you're in the upright, then you're in the upright. That energy is still that energy. Can't separate it from itself. The only thing is some people aren't passing the test. They find out that they're the devil and they go to hell. And other people waking up and departing real quick, okay? Because we're at the end of the world in prophecy. It's right in front of our eyes. I can prove it right out of Scripture. I don't know how people, I'm surprised. They need to wake up, okay? Time to wake up now. And if you can't, you've taken the mark, because that came over Taurus energy. It was literally right there. Anyway, so this is the making or the doing of something is the word that's here. Let's see what else is in this section. A work or an action. Somebody's taken action right here to prepare something, to get something, to dress something, to maintain something here. Well, the divine says something's over. Something's complete. Something is, you know, in the positive, that you're departing something that's positive. This is about divine grace with the ShAhH, and you're getting it. Y'all are getting something of completion here. So the tests are getting judged as a completion. Okay, if you're dealing with horrible bosses that pierce you every day, they don't give a crap and just say, do your work, I don't want to hear nothing, whatever, and all that, and somebody's player around you, there's change of position going on here. There's collaboration and movement here, and the tower will come down then, because there's sexual stuff as well going on also at work, because this go back to sex, and so does the ShAhH, the devil in the negative, that go back to exes, divorcees and stuff like that with the ShAhH. And this, like I said, that's very sexual stuff going on, and you get it right here as well. But there is obviously a huge completion at the end of the day. Something's over though. Cancer, you and Pisces word is rap, meaning, and now you could be dealing, you could like rap music. We do have a trumpet here, but that could just, you know, be a point of reference to something. Anyway, it doesn't have to be, but the word is like wrapping up something. But like I said, the divine told us not to discard any kind of phonics in any way. Okay, we understand about spirit and vibration and all that kind of stuff. But it really goes back to a bird of prey. A bird of prey that is swooping down to make an attack somewhere. Well, look, if somebody tried to attack in the negative, because we have a predator here for some of you all that's also got this other stuff in your chart, the divine said that if they're gonna trap, like I said, then they're gonna get trapped. Okay, the tower comes down. So we're getting this again. This just came out yesterday in one of the readings, and I've had it several times, and the divine's been speaking it for quite some time on this channel. The tower energy with the judgment, and something's coming down and something's coming up. That's huge. So people and things being uprooted in a very big way. And so anyway, we've got a bird of prey that's swooping down. Okay, we also have a stylus here, a pointed stick used for writing in clay, but now we have stylus on our laptops. Okay, so there you go. This is living language for a reason, because anyway, I won't go into it. It's living because of the divine knows all things before it even happened. Okay, and we have stylus today, but they're just in a different way. This would go back to something that's done in the clay. We got this snake in the basket's filthy in the clay, right? But there's also been some type of a covering here. For those of you who've been in the upright, you've been covered, you've been protected. We have protection showing itself right here and right here for some of you all, okay? And then those of you in the upright, then you're judging something. You're also protected, because this 9th house energy goes back to that as well. So, but there's been a tight wrapping around of something, whatever that means for you. But somebody's getting pounced on, because the word is pounce. Well, that's a tower. That's a divine doing it, okay? That's a divine doing it. And actually, we got scripture stating that, you know, if you're in the upright, he's kept you underneath that wing for protection, right? But he pouncing on, look, an eagle can have keen eyesight, right? The eye is right here, and it would see that snake. It's going to come down and it's going to pounce it. Take it away, okay? These people are going to jail and everything else for all the crap that they put everybody else through hell about. Okay, anybody who is dealing with Scorpio energy, if we had two of the ShAhHs together, the word, and this came out, I believe, over Gemini the other day, the word is, well, it's SS. That could be Social Security. Okay, we were just talking about a bird of prey, and that also can go back to United States of America, right? So Social Security is here, and or SS, I always point that out, and it's governmental things, right? It also, it means turn. It goes to a moth, but it also goes to joy. But the moth, as from turning and twisting and fighting, or turning and twisting in its flight to go right into the fire, because one of the words that came out on the air reading and the earth reading was burn. 2 different letters, but when I looked them both up in the dictionary, there's a burning going on. We know that there's the end of the world. People have been blowing up and burning things because they went crazy because they got the mark on them. People better really understand who they need to connect with for protection right now, because this is the great and the terrible day, and we're going into the house of Aquarius, and that house is considered rebellious. It's a rebellious people that the divine himself's got to get up and pounce upon them. Anyway, this goes to a horse. We got a horse right here. That'll also take you to the 9th house as well, and that would take you to joy, because that's luck right here as well. And so this will go for anybody who is dealing with the Scorpio energy really big, this FBI stuff. And so that is huge. That is joy, especially what I see. We got, you know, people going to jail here and jail here, and so it's being found here. And if you've been under that big stress where people murdered and taken your money and played you, well, then that's joy. Let them go into the fire, okay? It's a rejoicing and a dancing energy, so that's positive.